it's a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can place it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get yourself this thing. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fresh off the bat, too.
It's the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Washington football team.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at Venerable Air. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I feel like I ain't been home in a minute this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
Apparently this defense has come to play. A sack and a run stuff behind the line on the first 2 plays.
Now he's forced out, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. DeForest Buckner drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 28.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Credit the sack there to Arden Key. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrating right now behind center.
Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Bell. That's good.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
3, Chiefs nothing.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. This is Bell. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sterling Shepard. His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys have now moved out in front.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. Good strength, but not able to get a whole lot. Tackled shy of the 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At his own 8-yard line.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
2nd and 11. Going left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, here's Bell. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good.
A good pick up there on 20 yards. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball carrier.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And 4.
2nd and 4. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. 2 minutes to play in his first half. 7-3, our score.
First and goal.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll say, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Bell. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Able to shake him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Quarterback sack.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Being chased out left. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 49.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And he finds Tyler Kroft. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A run by Bell on first down. Going to go nowhere as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Able to find Isabella. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. This one caught by Isabella. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 19 yards there on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs.
At the 35-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Bell, and he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, is actually frustration. Not a good play.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Isabella brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Bell. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. They will run with White out of the shotgun. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
More defense.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Bell with a first down carry there as he'll get about 4 out of that. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke.
Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Kansas.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all out.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback with his third touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front, have the field.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of it, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Kansas City, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.